Hey guys, this is Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under, and today we're going to be playing Iron Sight, which is, in my opinion, free-to-play Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and it's a really good game, and probably one of my favorite free-to-play first-person shooter games of 2018. Now, before we go and start, I have to go and say that, yes, I am sponsored, but the fact that I'm sponsored has really no weighting on my opinion for this game, because I would have gone and promoted it regardless, because I've done it for other games. Combat Arms, I went and made videos for that for so many years without seeing a single dime from Nexon. And I've gone and completely roasted games where I've been offered a sponsorship, and I think you guys can go and work out which game that was. So, let's get right into this one. This game right here, Iron Sight, is basically Call of Duty in a very streamlined form. It takes out the stuff that people didn't really care about. The whole, jetpacks and all that, where boots on ground, we've got weapons, we're shooting each other. It's straight, pure Call of Duty, and that's the way I like it. I don't like this extra fluff. The mechanics are very tight. The gameplay is extremely fast and chaotic. Well, for me anyways. If you guys like to play your games a little bit more slow paced, you can go and play your game a little bit more slow paced, because the maps, they go and really help you out with it. But with that said, if you want to go and play like me, like an absolute madman, you can go and do that as well. When it comes to the graphics, to be honest, it doesn't hold much to many other games. The graphics don't really look that good. And the reason why is because this is a game that was made many years ago. This is an older type of game. It was, I believe, released in Korea in like 2015 or something like that. So this is a bit of an old game. But now it's been ported over to North America and Europe, and so people can go and play that. And I feel like they've done a really good job. Now, the first component of this game that I really want to go and talk about is the lack of pay to win. And pay to win is a thing in free-to-play first-person shooters that have plagued the genre. And Area Games, the publisher, have been undoubtedly a big part of that pay-to-win culture. But for this game, they've gone for a completely non-pay-to-win model. And I was surprised when I hopped in and saw this. That was my first thing that I was really apprehensive about going for the sponsorship or even playing this game at all. But after playing it, man, this game has basically no pay-to-win at all. You just get skins, and you can unlock weapons with real-life money, but it's basically like skipping a queue rather than going and getting an advantage. And that is something that is really cool to go and hear. Now, the second element that I feel like has been done really well with this game is the fact that the graphics, they don't look too good. But with the free-to-play market, we don't care about if a game looks good or not. You can see that with Fortnite. The game doesn't have the best graphics in the world. It has cartoony graphics, but it doesn't have the best graphics in the world. And a lot of people don't care about it, me included. We just care about the gameplay and a frame rate. And this game goes and provides in both regards. And that is, oh man, I am so happy. And another element that I think is really underrated compared to when I first started playing this game to now is the development. When the game first came out, it was laggy, it was buggy, there was hitbox issues, impossible to go and snipe. But the team has gone and listened to the feedback of the community, and they have gone and really fixed some of the big issues of the game. And that's absolutely insane coming from a free-to-play first-person shooter, because we just don't see it. We just don't see that type of development. We just don't. So moving forward, the fact I can snipe properly, the fact I'm not teleporting, the fact I can go and play this game properly, goes and shows that this isn't a straight port, that they've gone and actually fixed a lot of the issues that were bugging the original users, and really made sure they're catering for the community. Now, this game is currently in open beta, so if you guys want to go and download it, there will be a link in the description below. Yes, that is my referral link, but let me go and say, the way this sponsorship works is if you put real-life money into the game, I get a cut of it. But if you download it and don't pay any money, I don't get any money. So really, it kind of works out that if you guys like the game, therefore I'll go and get money. If you guys don't like the game, I don't make any money. So I feel like that is actually a really fair deal in the end of it. And so I'm talking about all of this stuff, but I really just want to go and say, that this game has a lot of polish. And polish is something that you don't see in free-to-play games or free-to-play first-person shooters. And games that do have polish succeed. League of Legends, Smite, Fortnite. All of these games have polish, and all of these games are really well respected. Really, really well respected. And this game, I believe, it is extremely underrated. The Call of Duty community, they're going to Fortnite. They're playing the next big thing. But when Fortnite goes and drops off, and I believe it will to an extent, because I feel like the gameplay is, it's going downhill a little bit. I feel like this could potentially be the new home for those people. Because, man, first-person shooters, I'm looking for them, and this is the one that I'm going to be sinking my time into. If you wanted to go and, let's say, buy this SA58, it's only 20,000, and you get, you know, 600, 700, whatever a game. You know, you play a few games, it goes and adds up. Definitely, you can go and pick a weapon, and then from there, you can go and customize it. So with the Salter M4 ACM, the American version I've got here, I've currently got a holographic scope, but also the scopes have camos, so you can go and mix and match. You can have barrels, you can have armor-piercing bullets, soft point bullets, if you wanted to go and unlock those. Secondary weapons, a ton to go and choose from there, but that's just with just assault rifles. You've got assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, and light machine guns. And this type of system where you don't rent weapons, well, you can rent weapons for one day if you really want to, but personally, I wouldn't go and suggest it. It means you're playing not just for the sake of playing, you're playing to go and unlock more stuff. And I feel like that is really, really cool. You're always progressing. You're always getting more crates for leveling up. You're getting more stuff for just playing the game, fulfilling daily contracts, and you can go and unlock more weapons. But when you have one weapon, you can say, but I want the next version, so I want to go and buy this one, and that's 40,000 credit. That looks pretty bad in my opinion, but let's say the snake or the alligator or whatever, you can pay money to go and unlock those, and that money all available through just playing the game. Alright, so I wanted to go and hop in the one more game just to go and show you guys what this game has to go and offer with a different map. Sadly, not a different mode because I'm only queuing Team Deathmatch for live commentaries. I don't want to have my brain switched on for objective-based modes like search and destroy and stuff like that. And also, it is very, very, very fast-paced and is perfect for me just running around and talking about the game. But I think that kill really goes and describes this game. If you want to go and play like that guy, you want to go and sit at the back, I'll personally go and kill you, right, because I'm a rusher, but you can play this game how you like, and it caters for different play styles. So I'm a rusher, I like using assault rifles with high fire rates, lowish damage, but I can just kind of treat as submachine guns, and I like using submachine guns and sniper rifles in close range and stuff like that. But what the game also goes and provides is tap firing, M14s, semi-automatic sniper rifles, light machine guns, shotguns, where if you want to go and stay back, or in the case of shotgun, go even more forward, you can go and do that. And the game goes and provides on multiple fronts. You also get the free slots where you can swap between your loadouts. As you can see, I was kind of sick of that M4 because I was using that scope a little bit too often. I just want to get more into the face and just jump off the side but get the kill in the process. The kill streaks, I haven't gone to use them too much in this video because I kind of forget about it, to be honest. I'm more of a guy that just kind of runs around. That's why I'm using the tactical kill streaks. I'll pull out a UAV once in a while, but when you go and swap your classes, it goes and resets your points. So it's not so much a kill streak, it's more a score streak. So the more points you go and get, the more you'll be closer to going and unlocking that streak to go and use. It promotes going and getting a lot of kills, but if you're a player that isn't so good and you die, it doesn't really matter because you can go and get those kill streaks, those score streaks, sorry, in the end of them. To use the Call of Duty lingo right here. There's one thing I want to go and end this video on, and I think it is a very, very, very significant point. It's the fact that this game, it's not complex in terms of it just takes the good elements from a lot of games and puts it into one. Overall, it gives us a little bit of everything, but in a form, but the actual stuff that we actually want, rather than the stuff that we don't care about. We don't care about if the game looks like complete arse, because in the end of it, free-to-play users are generally users that don't have good computers and are going to chuck everything on low anyway to go and get the highest frames per second. And this game, it goes and does exactly that. It's a game where you chuck it on the lowest graphics regardless of what computer you have, because in the end of it, you just want to go and get the highest frames per second possible. I've got a decent computer, I'm running it all low because that's just the type of user I am, and that's the type of user this game is going for. And I feel like when people go and realize that this is Call of Duty, but free to play, but it goes and does a lot of things even better than Call of Duty, and better than Call of Duty Online, which is the Chinese free-to-play version, I feel like a lot of people are really going to go and get into this game. And I am really, really excited for the future. Really, really excited for the future. And hopefully you guys are as well. So with all of that said, if you want to go and download this game, there is a link in the description below, and it helps me out if you go and download it and pay some real life money. But if you don't pay real life money, that is absolutely fine. If you guys want to go and see more Ironsight videos, because man, look at that, 29 and 16. I'm popping off this game, dude. I'm popping off, and I popped off last game as well. I'm really getting into this, and I'm going to be making more videos in the future. And hopefully, you guys will be there to go and watch them. Guides, commentaries, potentially top 5 plays of the week if you guys want it. But let's just go and hold that on for now. Click that subscribe button, and hopefully, I'll go and see you guys in the future. But with all of that said, it's Undercover Dudes, all the way from Down Under. Out.